Hi guys, this is Jim Munro and today we're looking at the Memrise Language App. So I recently reviewed the Mond Lee language app and this is one of its main competitors. So I've spent a short time with this and looking into it, I can tell you straight off the bat, I don't like it as much as Mond Lee. However, there are a lot of things in here that Mond Lee doesn't have, and I think if the two were combined together, it'd be absolutely fantastic. First of all, what this has is a hell of a lot more languages. 71 more languages, I think, more or less. If we look down the list here, I mean, it's got a much bigger array of languages. I think down here somewhere we've got, Scots, Urdu, Welsh, Tamil. I mean, there's loads. In addition, what it does have is other subjects. I mean, take a look at this. You've got capital cities in history and geography, and all of these, as far as I can tell, certainly the intro courses are free. I mean, we got maths, science, which is always a good one for me. I love a bit of physics and stuff. So let's have a look. Have we got anything physicsy? Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so there you go. It's got a bit of everything for everyone that's outside of languages as well. So from that point of view, it's a lot more varied. From today's point of view, I'm actually going to look at it just as if it was a language app itself, because I think it's the easiest way of comparing it to Mond Lee, which I've already reviewed. So we'll get into it and start taking a look. I'll switch back to German because that's what I used in my previous Mond Lee review, and it'll just give us an idea of how the lessons are broken down, etc. So this one is more expensive than Mond Lee. I mean, you're £44.99 a year, and with that you end up learning 60% faster, you get additional videos, and you can talk to real people, so it seems. The interface is lovely and clean on this, as you can see. It's beautiful, colourful. We have things that we can do like pick a daily goal, how many words you're ready to learn. You can choose 5, 15, etc. You can download the information onto your phone, so you don't have to be connected to the internet all the time. And you can review the words you've already learned. So we'll see if we can get in here a bit closer. Here we go. So these are the words that I've learned so far. As you can see on the left, we've got a plant. Now the idea is with Memrise is the more you learn, the more the plant grows, and this is supposed to represent a memory sticking in your mind. Right, let's take a look at the lesson itself now. So we can get there. Here we go. So here's one of the examples of how this learning works. So it's given me the word in English, and I've got to put in the German translation. The letters are below. I type them in. Obviously, there needs to be a space there. Whoops. So I'll take that out. Put in the space. There we go. Guten Morgen. Okay. So then we check it. It comes up correct. We'll move on. So as it just said there, it said Prost. I've got to come up with the correct answer in English. So I know that it's cheers. Click that and move on. Now what I haven't mentioned is that it's not easy, or I certainly haven't found it easy, to go back and replay the lessons over and over again. With a bit of time, I probably would have found it. But at the beginning of each lesson, like with the Mond Lee app, you get given words and you learn that word, and then you spend the next few lessons reinforcing those. Now, I think, from my own point of view, that the Memrise app does this a lot better in some respects than the Mond Lee app. So, for example, see you later here, okay? It's bis später. If I get it incorrect, then it takes me back to that original splash screen, and it shows me the word, and it's got a picture or something that someone's put on that will make it easier to remember. So it takes me back there, I'll relearn it, and then it takes me back to the exercise. So this is an example of these pictures. So Auf Wiedersehen is on again, see. It's giving you the literal translation, which does help you remember that a little bit easier in some circumstances. So here's bis später again. Now this time I'm going to get it right. And now this time it's asking me to type it in German, and I'm going to intentionally get it wrong. So bis blah blah blah. Okay, almost correct. Now it's taking me back to the original screen where I learned the word. As you can see, it says "Bis später, alligator," like "see you later, alligator." Now it works. It's stuck in my head now as "Bis später, alligator." See you later, alligator. You know, so it does work. This splash screen with the picture reinforcing a different thinking method to help you remember. So in many ways, this is a lot like Mond Lee. Yet I don't seem to think it's as effective. And the question is, why don't I think it's as effective? Well, simply this. There's no audio input that I've seen whatsoever. On Mond Lee, you can speak into the microphone and it'll tell you if you're pronouncing it right. Now granted, this does have some things that I prefer, such as those splash screens showing you the word with some clever way of remembering it. I like the fact that you see your memory grow in the form of a flower, and it helps reinforce that into your mind. But as I said, there's some things that are missing. Now, I'm not going to say they're not there because I haven't gone all the way through the app. But if they are there, it introduces them very, very slowly. I think my final conclusion is this. When I've been using language apps, and I've used a couple now, I like to use more than one at the same time, because some have better things than others, and this is exactly the same with Memrise and Mond Lee. Together and combined, they make a great learning tool. So that's my recommendation. Use more than one. Alright, thanks guys. Just remember, if you like what you've seen here, please like, comment and subscribe. See you later.